Okay. What's up, Ebenvale? Last time I tried to show you this, it was full of fail. I don't know, we just weren't connecting, so I figured I would make you a quick video and give you some tricks. Because I like you. I don't know why I like you. We haven't talked much, but I like you. Okay, I'm going to make this quick. So, first of all, we're going to go to Nikolai's profile here, right? We could go anywhere. Here's just fine, okay? Then what I was trying to show you was, this is in Firefox. I prefer Chrome, but whatever. We're going to inspect, right? By default, Chrome opens up on the bottom, right? But you've got two monitors. This is not Pro mode. What you want, right, is click over here, right? You see dock to bottom? We're going to change that to separate window. You only have to do this once, and then it's saved. So, separate window. There we go. That's Pro mode. So, for purposes of this illustration, I'm just going to do this, right? There. You can still see everything. Everything's great. Okay, so this is what I was trying to show you. This is how I freaking design, right? I'll write the base code, and then you could do this on anyone's profile. You could do this on professional web pages. The inspect tool is extremely powerful. Check this out. Okay, what you want to do, you see this little guy up here? This basically activates your clicker, right? So we click this, right? Look, it's going to show me what I'm clicking on, what it's highlighting, right? I already scoped it out a bit. So let's click on this guy right here, right? First of all, it highlights it in the code, right? So later on, if you want to change it, you could Control F for height 700 pixels, find exactly where you want to change it, right? But the cool thing is, look at this. Okay, we missed it, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Never mind. Look at element. Anytime you see this black dot, right, it's color, right? So right now you got RGBA, this and this, right? Don't you hate when you're coding and you're like, I want it blue. No, I want it a little lighter blue. No, I want it a little lighter blue. You have to fucking try 200 times to get the right shade. Check this out. All you do is put a background property on it, a color. It's going to be a color you don't even like. Then you click this guy, right? Check this out. You got a color wheel. And right live, right, you could see the differences. Let's make it something pretty, right? See how it's blue, kind of nice. You could even change, how clear it is, right? Make it nice and gradual, right? Isn't that cool, right? But when you do this and you find something you like, right? What you're going to want to do is you could just go up here, highlight this whole thing, push Control C, paste it in WordPad or whatever, because all the changes you make right here, check this out. You click refresh, they go away. Those are just temporary changes, but you could solve a lot of shit with that, right? Okay, but also, inspect tool is greater for than just that, right? It's not just about colors. For instance, let's click our inspect tool, right? Click your header up here, right? Once again, it shows me, this is the part of the code, whatever, right? Check this out. Width, height, font size, right? Let's say we want to, experiment with a smaller font size, right? We could highlight it here and then use the arrow keys. Check that out. This is what it looks like at 31 pixels. This is what it looks like at 38 pixels. Blah, 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 right? I don't know. Let's make it 39 pixels just for now. But also here, you could add values. This comes in handy a lot. So, you see this? See all these element things, right? We could try shit here. We could do text, decoration, underline, right? That's what it looks like with an underline, right? One very important tool you could do here is do two things, right? Box sizing, border box. Box sizing border box. Nah, I'm not going to explain it. It will slow down the video. Just do box sizing border box, border, 3 picks, dotted blue, right? Borders are very important, and a bunch of times when I code the first time through, I'll add a dotted border to everything. Why? Because dotted borders are ugly. I'm never actually going to use a dotted border, right? At the end, when I'm done coding, I could just Control F dotted, remove them all in like 1 minute, right? But let's see. So a bunch of times just adding a border to it is helpful, you know, like, oh, it's about this, huh? Right? And then, you know, well, we could say like, hey, we want to make this bad boy wider, right? See where you want it, right? Then just copy the whole thing, paste the whole thing to a WordPad, go in and change the code, right? You could see over here, you know, just look for a good keyword, like right here, Control F for Nikolai, probably Nikolai or just Domitrovich, right? You can find right away in your code where you want to change the width to 11, 14 pixels, right? Okay. So that concludes that part. I like to think I did that pretty quick, straightforward, right? Now we're going to work on Ebenvale. This is what I recommend you do, okay? First of all, oh, hold on, okay. For Ebenvale, right? I gave you access to this doc, right? I recommend you use Google Docs because you could control find all and you could control find replace, right? So what I recommend is you go here and you don't have editing access, so just click file, make a copy, right? Copy of for Ebenvale, sure, make a copy. It's that simple. Now you'll be able to, you know, type and change things, whatever you want, right? Okay, so let's get out of my Google Docs window. I had to open it in Google because I forgot my login for my email. But anyways, let's go back to Firefox. What? Oh, I don't like that about Firefox. Like, I just want to zoom in and see whether it's at 100% or not. What's up with that? But whatever. Okay, so I'm going to pop into roleplay chat, right? And what you need to do, of course, is add room. Let's call it test unicorn, right? Create. The rest of this tutorial is how to edit the code that I sent you, right? Okay, so we're in test unicorn, right? Settings. Set topic, right? Let's go back to our Google Doc, right? This is copy of for Ebenvale. Control all, Control C, right? Just copy that crap down. Then go here, Control all, Control V, paste it right on top, right? Save changes. I like to click it twice, even more. Sometimes it just fucking sucks. Click on topic, right? This is what it looks like right now. I hate that I can't see on, oh, there it is. There we go. This is 100%, so we're seeing it like it actually is, right? Looks pretty good. I said base code, Charlie Mercier, edited extensively by room owner. So, you know, we both get our props, right? Blank 1. I left blank 1 for you. You decide 1. This is all you, friend. Blank 2. You decide 2. This is all you, friend, right? Okay, actually, hold on. I forgot to show you something. Well, no. We'll carry on. Make room, edit tag, but show him how to find the area he's going to want to edit. Okay, so room topics have to use inline HTML, right? So you can't use a style tag or CSS, right? So let's say you don't like this freaking button color, right? So knowing what we know, right? Sometimes I'll get rid of this window because I get confused, right? Just start a new one. I don't know if that's linked up to another page or not, right? There we go. This one I know is linked up to this, right? So say you do not like this button color, right? So we find the button, right? Look at this. Okay. I did some complex stuff here, but it's radio, gradient, circle, right? First of all, these are the unclicked buttons, right? So let's see here. Let's do this the cool way. Say instead, you prefer a nice orange, a sunset orange, okay? Oh, don't piss me off, Firefox. Okay, so then like RGBA, this and this, right? You'd have to change it in both places. We could just, for now, do this. It's being difficult. Okay, let's just see. 236, 151, 62. Let's try going. Two 36, 151. 62. There we go. Okay, right? Click out, right? So you like this, right? This is what we want. Okay. First of all, WordPad. Let's hope I don't open some bunk shit here. This is actually my script for this little video, right? So anyways, let's bring this guy over here, right? Anyways, this is what we like, right? We like the background like this, right? So let's copy all this. This is what we want, right? What we want, right? And originally, what was it, right? We could just look at the freaking neighbor, right? Hold on, let's go over here. Let's look at the neighbor, right? Originally it was this, right? Screw that little thing I grabbed, right? What we want, what we change. Now the thing is, this thing appears a million times, right? Because it's inline HTML, we had to specify it every time, right? But, you know, so normally we'd be screwed, right? You'd have to go through, you'd have to hunt it down, right? But luckily, for us, freaking Google Docs has a control find thing, right? So first of all, just press control find, right? Then click this. Oh, this is good. Uncheck all of these, right? And I think that keeps. Does it keep? Yeah, it keeps. Okay, so then control find, right? And we're going to go back here, right? What we change. This guy right here, right? Control copy. Oh, okay. Oh, is it being a little... Wait, did I do what we want? Okay. Well, it might not be that easy. We might just have to look a bit. Okay, let's see what we changed. 171.39, 182.05, right? This is the thing that we're going to change. You see how it's like on different lines and stuff? So we grab this whole thing. $171.39, right? That is what we change, okay? So we pop this bad boy in here, right? I thought I was going to show you how this is going to work, but apparently this is not liking it here. What's going on here? Let's try copying directly from this. This whole thing, copying it directly from this, right? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Apparently this does not work in Google Docs. I mean, I use VS Code, right? And this works like a fucking champ. So maybe this is a reason to get VS Code if you haven't already. I'll show you how it works in VS Code. My thing will ever load. Okay, yeah. Here we go. I'll show you how good it works in VS Code, right? So basically, what we want, what we change is this guy. Let's just grab this guy right here. You know what? We could just grab this right here. 171.39, right? Control F. Control V. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so what we would do in VS Code, right, is basically take all of this, right? Pop it up here, right? 2 of 20. You see how many there are, right? And then we would change it to the value we want, right? So let's do this in WordPad, right? Open up WordPad, right? This is what VS Code gave us, right? We have to keep the exactly, but what we want is 236, 159. What we want is this, right? Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. You could push Control Z, by the way, to go back and forth in almost every single program, right? That's I might be screwing up this tutorial here, but you could mess with this, right? So in VS Code, what you do is like find every instance of this, replace it with this, right? And make sure they both end the same way, right? With a stupid semicolon. I'm going to get out of this because I'm screwing up this pressers. But basically, you Control F all, right? You could replace all, and then you could either replace one by one or replace all, whatever, right? Yeah, kind of screwed up at the end of this video here, but you get the point. Okay, let me read my script. I think I had some other things I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah, show how to uncomment and comment code. Okay, so basically like in the code here, like oh crap, stupid button, but This is the roleplay chat thing, right? Blank one, no, staff, right? You see Nikolai, owner. Very easy to find where this is. Let's go to give yourself a title. Control F. Give yourself, you see, that at least works. We can find out where it is. Give yourself a title, right? Look at this. Underneath this, uncomment this and change when you get a mod, right? This will show you how to uncomment, comment, right? Basically, all you would need to do for this is take away these two, take away these, definitely take away this, right? Control A, Control C, copy, pop into Firefox, settings, set topic, Control A, B, save changes, close, go to the topic, right? Now you'll see two, and you could edit that second one. Okay, I kind of lost a thread at the end there. I thought you could control find all on Google, but apparently it works like crap. You should get VS Code. But anyways, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video.